It's Leeds United time, it's Wembley time, it's Cup final time. We don't have good previous at Wembley with Cup finals, but away from home for both sides doesn't give anyone a home advantage, although we are in the away dressing room, so we will wear the away kit for it. We've then got a home game against Bournemouth in the Cup, which I just don't quite feel comfortable enough simming. So we will play Bournemouth today as well at home, and then top of the table Chelsea away, which, as you can tell from the league table that I'll show you in just a moment, it's a very important game. We lost to Manchester United yesterday. Had we beaten them, we'd be top right now by a point. As it happens, we can go top today. Everybody around us is dropping points at the minute. Chelsea keep drawing or losing. Man United keep drawing or losing. I keep drawing or losing. Liverpool and City are closing in. We've lost to City recently. We've lost to Manchester United. I do not want to add Chelsea to that list. Spurs are in 7th and trying to chase down a European spot in the league, but it's in cup football. We face them next. They've lost 3 of their last 5. But that midfield is quite scary with Xavi Simons in there. Guido Rodriguez very solid as well. Drongusin at centre-back alongside Nico Schlotterbeck. I had a lot of trouble yesterday with goalkeepers. Carnesecchi and Andrea Nana were outrageous against me. And now I've got Vicario to come up against, who we have previous in this save with. Kulusevski's pretty bloody good on the right-hand side too. Oh, no. I'm not confident at this one, if I'm honest. Really, genuinely fearing the worst. But we will give our best. Hope that that's good enough to get us the result that we crave. Saying thank you as ever to those of you in the comment section for your support so far in this save. We're saying thank you to InSim today. We're saying thank you to Louis today. And we're saying thank you to Evan today as well. Thank you very much for your continued support. Hopefully that support can drive us on to a cup win. Oh my God. That is a loud crowd. I can barely even hear myself think, let alone talk. Oh, they're going to get aggressive like that, closing down though. Then Pedro Porro will be vulnerable today. Szymanski in the midfield is going to be very good. Guido Rodriguez is actually being scouted by a couple of Prem teams at the moment from Real Betis. Martin doing well to win that back, and Somerville will try and get this in behind Pedro Porro, who's already shown himself up as potentially being weak positionally. Please tell me you're onside, Joel. He was, but as ever, the Vicario save denies us. Delivery comes in. Peru's up. It's going to fall to Kulusevski. Rute will try and knock this out wide to Somerville. Drill that. Is it Declan Rice over there? It is. Arsenal man. Former Arsenal man, should I say, will probably be getting booed quite a bit by the Tottenham fans. Van Nevijk leaving Manu Sanchez for dead. Oh, I thought he caught it and carried it over the line for a moment there. Another good stop by Vicario. Let's call someone short. Let's try something slightly different. From the training ground maybe, Rafinha. Then into Ruter, and Ruter with the effort. Manu Sanchez in the way. Ampadu, Rice, White, Gray. White, another former Arsenal player playing for us here. Van Nevijk around the corner, into the middle, and into a defender. Oh, Tottenham taking risks and getting away with it. Not that one, though. Van Nevijk. Oh, it's gorgeous. Rafinha for Leeds United. Vicario for Tottenham Hotspur. Somerville. And Rafinha flattened, well and truly, on the floor. Good footwork from Somerville. Ruter, bit of space, blocked again. I get the advantage. I tried to call for the free kick and didn't get it off quickly enough. Declan Rice, Rafinha, spins brilliantly and beats the next man. Rafinha! I cannot score against some of these goalkeepers this season. Andre Nana, Carnesecchi and Vicario again. Rafinha again. He will score for me eventually. Actually great. And Gini Ruter in his stride. I can't get Rafinha a goal to save my life. He has scored in a simulated game in this save since we signed him. He's had some tremendous opportunities since he joined us in played games, And how the goalkeepers keep denying him a goal, I'm not entirely too sure. Tottenham's first attack of the game. Szymanski now. Back to Guido Rodriguez. Forward quickly to Mano Solomon, who's going to have pace to destroy. Ethan Ampadu has the physicality to destroy himself. Somerville looking for Ruter. Guido Rodriguez does really well. Antoine Griezmann and Kulusevski. Wellini and Martson. And Archie Gray runs off with it. Just relax, I think, for the moment. This is quite frantic, isn't it, here, really, for a cup final so far? Somerville wants to get in behind. Always wants to get in behind. And Pedro Porro can't cope with it. Through that gap is Joel Peru. And here is not Gini Ruter, actually, as it happens. Declan Rice. Rice from range! Vicario again. Szymanski plays it back to Rodriguez, who sprays a pass really nicely out wide to the left-hand side for Manu Solomon. Griezmann trying to jink in behind. Not allowed to do so. Manu Sanchez wins it back, though. Griezmann with the outside of his left foot. A worthy effort. And a worthy effort well saved. It's 0-0 at half-time in this cup final, and it's been a hell of a game. I've had 10 shots in that first half. 10. Outrageous. What match rating is Vicario on at the minute? 7.7. 6 shots on target. 6 shots saved. Hopefully this isn't a game of two halves where now Tottenham dominate in the second period. Kulusevski. Oh, he's done really well. Javi Simmons. Griezmann. Oh, wow. That couldn't have been much closer. Gimme. I mean, I had it, and then I didn't. Xavi Simons, ref's going to give the advantage. And then the free kick. Griezmann off for them, though. Aha. Giraldo on. It's going to be Pedro Porro, I think. It is. Wow. It was going to take a moment of quality to make the breakthrough in this game. And that was as high a quality of free kick as you're likely to see. Pedro Porro bends it, whips it over the wall and into the back of the net. If I'd have jumped with him, I probably would have stopped it. But I didn't. And it's 1-0 Spurs. Well in deck. Ruter. Rafinha wanted to go. Somerville has. Come on, Crescencio. Pedro Porro's with me. He's got great stamina. Pedro Porro. Around the corner. It's Joel Peru. Ah! It's a corner. It's a corner. Come on. Training round again, maybe. Declan Rice. And Gini Ruter on his left, well blocked. Said it was, I feared it was going to be a game of two halves. It has turned out to be. Rafinha. Rafinha. Nico Schlotterbeck with the block. Please, just give me a goal. Ethan Ampadu's up. It's flicked away. Guido Rodriguez and Gio Lo Celso complete the clearance. And with 4 minutes to go, we are about to make it 2 cup finals at Wembley. 2 cup final defeats at Wembley. Unless... Vicario! I can't believe it! How have we not scored in this game? Rafinha. Ben White. Ruter, there's just no room for anyone. Somerville. Looking to get into the box. To find a teammate. It's out for a throw-in. How has Vicario said that? Nevo. Was touched and turned by Rafinha and Rice and Peru. And Rafinha's in the box. It's now or never. Rafinha! It's never. We lost to Wolves at Wembley in the FA Cup final last season. We will lose to Tottenham in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley this season. Because solely of Vicario. Some of the saves he made in that game were outrageous. To be fair, the free kick was a world-class, game-winning, silverware-winning quality finish. But that doesn't make it any easier to take, does it? I apologise for the frame rate lag. It's the game being poorly optimised and making the recording lag, even though the cutscene actually looks fine for me. It's just horrendously optimised for PC, unfortunately, so we will see them lift the trophy. We'll do them the honour of that. We'll show some dignity, but it's being done in bits because EA, basically. Right then. Well, let's go again against Bournemouth and try and get to another cup final, and maybe that one we can win. Well, after the disappointment of Wembley again, we now face Bournemouth in the 5th round of the FA Cup. Anthony Lopez in goal for them is an intriguing one. Kai Wagner at left back, very familiar from our time at Union Berlin. Matty Cash at right back. Enes Unal still up top for them. Tavernier, Sinistero on the left. Fabian Ruiz in the midfield is an intriguing one. Hopefully, Bournemouth don't play sort of pressing football that we've been struggling against recently, and we can actually get a decent result. Just to score a goal would be nice at the minute. I haven't really done that very often in the past few games, have I? 2-1 against Manchester City, defeat. 1-0 against Manchester United. 1-0 against Tottenham. 0-0 against Villarreal. Just not... Ref? No, I'm just not putting the ball in the back of the net. Which is weird, because I'm recording this in the same session where we scored goals in the January transfer window episode. So I don't know what's happened to me in the past 3 hours of recording or playing the game, but something's happened because I can't really do a sausage right now. Corner for Bournemouth in the 30th minute-ish. Never mind. We've immediately given it away. Well done, lads. That was superb. Oh, piss. Sinistero gets a good tackle in there. And Uzanel. Oh, it's good football. Justin Kluivert's been scoring for fun in real life recently, but Millier puts a stop to that here. He really has been scoring quite a few goals for Bournemouth recently. They've got their highest ever Premier League points tally this season. Actually doing really well under Iraola. Gini Rutter looking for Peru. Denied earlier. And again, that trailing arm from Lopez is absolutely brilliant. I don't know what I've got to do to score a goal at the moment in this save, because I just cannot seem to do it. That was Neto with a header and Lopez with another stop. Somerville will deliver again. It's perhaps a little bit too close to the keeper. It's not close enough to the goal, that's for sure. Oh, it's another corner. All right, we'll try again then. I thought he just headed that wide himself. Ben White's up. That was worth waiting for. Support short from Alex Scott. Somerville's going to go again. Kluivert's in the way. It hit someone's hand. It hit my hand. It hit my hand. Of course it did. Come on then. Oh. What just happened? It's not very often I'm left entirely speechless by what happens on a football pitch. But I'm not really too sure how to react to that. 1-0 Leeds. Thank you, Alex Scott. Christ. Somerville. A little bit of trickery. Peru trying to utilise that Somerville pace. I think it's Matty Cash. It's not exactly slow, but not rapid either. Peru. Early cross. Cash in the way. Great block. Tavernier going off. And Curtis Jones coming on then for Bournemouth here. We're going to loft this one very high and hope that Peru gets the chance to get to it, which he very well does. We're flying now. 2-0 Leeds. What a header. Comes Martson back inside to Somerville. Somerville bend it around him. No, it didn't work. 89th minute. And even if Bournemouth are able to get a goal on this counter-attack, which hopefully they won't, we are looking likely of going through. Well, we are going to go through to the next round of the FA Cup. I couldn't buy a goal to begin with, so they gifted me one. And then we were able to get something from the corner through Peru. So we have actually been able to score a goal of our own accomplishment. What is that first touch? So we're through to the 6th round of the FA Cup at Bournemouth's expense. I believe the 6th round is the quarter-finals. I might be mistaken, but I think so. Brighton beat Palace, Fulham beat... Yeah, there's not really any surprises there. Yeah, next round is going to be the quarter-finals. Wolves beat Millwall, Fulham beat Plymouth, Brighton beat Palace. It's a derby of sorts, isn't it? Crystal Palace, Brighton. Leicester 4, Swansea 3 was probably a hell of a game. Liverpool beat Cardiff, Brentford beat Watford. Everything there went as you would have expected it to. So all the favourites that were still in the competition are still in the competition. Matches rescheduled for the next round of that cup competition, which for us will be played against Wolves at home. Oh no, they beat me last year in a friggin' final. Alright, Chelsea away then next. This is first versus third in the Premier League. And they've played a game more on matchday 26, which we haven't. Drawn it. So if we beat Chelsea here, we will go above them. The Chelsea side that top the table don't actually look that good. Robert Sanchez, Levi Colwill at left back, Paddy Shile, Matthias Ginter, and then Andrew Devers, Patreon player at right back. Enzo Fernandez and Lobotka holding. Mudryk and Nkunku and Sko Olsen sat behind Nico Jackson. It's not fear-inducing, is it really? But they are top of the table, albeit they've only won 1 of their last 5. Drawn 2, lost 2. They are vulnerable at the moment. So are we to an extent as well, to be fair. We can't play in the changed third kit. Sorry, in the away kit. We won't play in the changed third kit. We'll play in the one that I'm wearing. Come on, please. Let's go at least second, if not top, if Man United fail to win as well. I'm going to try and be a bit more methodical with this one. A bit slower paced, a bit less reactionary. And hopefully we can work a result against the, well, seemingly, supposedly, very good side. Not a great pass by Rafinha there, though, to start us off. And Nkunku's got runners on either side. Which way is he going to go? Is he just going to go solo? He's slowed it up. Not sure where he's going to go. He is going solo, and it was a hell of an effort when it came in as well. Meslier makes the stop. Well, he's on the run, Gini, as is Somerville here at the minute, but I know if I try and play that pass to Ruter, it just won't make it. So we'll play it around a little bit. Then find him. Back to Martson. What a whip. Rafinha's up. Good save, Robert Sanchez. Good header, Rafinha, as well, to be fair. Now, Peru bagged one in the last game with his head. Ampadu's going to arrive here. This might fall for me kindly. If it does, we'll have a crack. Rafinha under control. Somerville, a bit of footwork. Levi Colwill not to be fooled, but we've got him under pressure. Somerville could win this back and has done so well. And Gini Ruter is here, and he's spun into the box. And here's Peru. And Peru again. And Robert Sanchez wipes him out. Oh, what is the point in intercepting it if you're just going to turn and give it to Nkunku immediately, Deck? That is frigging pointless, mate. Mudryk trying to cut me apart down the wing. Doing so well. Needed support from deeper, though. Enzo Fernandez to Levi Colwill. And Sko Olsen now. Into the box. Dangerous. Still dangerous. Nowhere to go, though. We're defending it well so far. Can we see out the half at 0-0 here? Yes. Can we maybe? Ah, maybe not. Maybe not. Really, genuinely, maybe not. Mudryk. No! My luck defensively in front of goal at the minute is in the mud. The amount of deflected balls that are falling to opposition players that then put it in the back of the net is starting to become a little bit infuriating. 1-0 Chelsea. Well, Martson's on his way. Oh, what is the passing at the minute? Like, if that goes straight to Peru, Gini is in. Not guaranteed goal with the way I'm playing at the minute, but at least get my passes on point, please, gents. Christ alive. Rafinha's on the run. I'll try and squeeze it to him. Rafinha in the box. Gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful from Rafinha. First goal from him in a played game was worth waiting for. An equaliser against top of the table Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Who will play in here? Who can then immediately try and play in Milan Van and absolutely fluff it up. And my Milan Van won it back. Go on. Joel. Yes! There's my luck in return. Leeds 2, Chelsea 1. That's a huge goal in the Premier League title fight. What ramifications could that have? The first effort deflected onto the post. Sanchez not able to deal with it. And it falls to Peru. His effort cannons off the foot of Badiashile and into the roof of the net. Might even go down as a Badiashile own goal. No, Peru's effort was on target. In the 88th minute, we might, depending on Manchester United's results, have put ourselves top of the table. I've deserved that stroke of luck for all that I've put up with over the past 2 or 3 episodes. Thank Christ for that. No Carabao Cup, but we might win the Prem still. All we've got to do is hold on for 90 more seconds. Come on. Sko Olsen forcing them backwards. Ref, do me a favour. Nico Jackson to Sko Olsen. Yes! That's the biggest result we've had in the save so far, I think. Absolutely huge in terms of getting us towards the top of the table. Manchester United not played on this particular match day. They are yet to feature. They did feature. They won their game. Chelsea have lost. We can extend away from Chelsea if we win our next game at the beginning of the next episode against Aston Villa. Although I'm not sure whether that is the game in hand, actually. Because it's not midweek or anything. That Fulham one might be the game in hand. I'm not sure. Maybe Newcastle or Arsenal. Christ knows. One of them is a game in hand. And we better bloody win it as well. Aston Villa, Villarreal and Wolves in the Cup to come tomorrow, as well as the simmer against Fulham. We might consider simming Leicester at home as well. But for now, we are second in the table. 2 points off top. We have Manchester United left to play this season? No, we don't. So it's not in our hands, so to speak, at this stage. Because if Man United win every one of their remaining 12 games, then they deserve the title anyway, so we wouldn't really have any problems with it. But we are close. Goal difference significantly in our favour. Please. We don't win the Carabao Cup. We might still win the FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League. Join me tomorrow.